Hey guys, it's me, IT Buddy, and today we rounded up the best budget projectors of 2017. But before we review them, be sure to subscribe and like the video because we are almost at the 1,000 subscribers, so we're going to do the giveaway. So yeah, let's get into the review. So let's hop right into the review over into the GP100 projector by Vivibright. And it's just a great offering. It was one of my first budget projectors that actually got me reviewing. I used to have the Crenova also. And it's native HD, so 1280 by 800, and it supports 1080p of course, and it just has a plethora of ports. The AV in comes with adapter, headphone, USB, HDMI, and VGA, and it's just amazing. The fan is minimal, it's not loud at all. Built-in speakers nice and loud. You have the focus. It just projects such a huge image over such a small distance. So let's get into the unboxing right here. Comes in a big box, nothing special about the packaging, kind of plain, but it is packaged nicely. What's nice about it is there's an Android version and the plain version, which is just like without running Android obviously. And you can always download stuff from Play Store, download Netflix, but they give you a whole bunch of cords in the bag right here. So we have our VGA port, we have our power adapter, we have our remotes, we have our cloth, and of course we have the useless manual. But when you order this from Gearbest, it's just under $200, clocking at $180, and it's literally amazing. It's a little heavy, so I have it mounted on top, but we won't be doing the actual video reviews today. I'm just going to be talking about each one. The videos are amazing, but I want to go through in depth each one, so those are going to be their own separate videos, but I'm sure there's other people that review them if you'd like to check them out. But every projector here just offers so many great things, and I definitely recommend getting them, because I'm going through each price point, starting from the lower and then going, higher. But these are great budget options if you don't want to spend like $1,000 to get the best of the best. Because I know I enjoy my Epson right now. It only costs $400. And we're going even cheaper than that. And still, I feel like they're comparable to my Epson projector. So here's the front of the box. Pretty minimalistic, I would say. And here's the actual cream of the crop, the projector. In a nice bag. Has a whole bunch of padding in it. As you can see, it's a little big. Whole bunch of buttons on top. The remote is usually the same with all the projectors. I guess all the manufacturers use the same remote from someone. I'm not sure. But yeah, the fan, not too loud, especially if you have speakers. But the built-in speaker is nice and loud. But like I said, there's so many ports where you have a lot of options. The color is great. The shadows are dark. You can easily tell the difference between blacks and like the contrast ratio. And what's nice about it is it's super bright. They advertise 3,000 lumens, which I don't believe. I think it's more near like almost 1,000. It's super bright. I can use it in a dark setting or one that's direct light on it, which is super nice. And yeah, for a lower price point like this, I definitely recommend getting it. You can even get yourself a projector screen since you're saving so much money. Let's hop into the next projector. Okay guys, so I'm right into the next one. Here we have the ABox T22 model projector, and I like it. It's smaller than the GP100, which is nice, though it's a lot lighter. It has the typical VGA, HDMI, USB, all the aux, AV ports. But it is super nice. I can genuinely say the fan is quiet, it's silent, and as I said before, we're sticking it within the price range of $100 to $200, and this clocks in at $140, and it's on sale for Black Friday, so be sure to snatch it up if you've seen your price range. But here's the unboxing. So we do have a nice shiny box. It's packaged really nicely, and especially it's really surprising to see at this price point, because I know when I used to order projectors at these lower price points, I just got plain brown boxes basically. And it's packaged very nicely. We have the styrofoam on the inside. Everything's packaged separately in the bag, and then we have our Ziploc bags. So as always, they provide us with our typical HDMI ports, and then they have the plastic over it to protect it, I guess. And then we have more stuff in the box, like the manual, the AV splitter. But what's nice about this, I use it to connect my Amazon Fire Stick, and I have it in my basement. So when I have friends over, I can just project it onto my wall. It's a cheaper setup that I like because I have my expensive Epson in my room upstairs, but I still want another one downstairs to entertain people when I couldn't fit everyone in my room. And this is definitely it. It's nice that you can save so much money and still get the quality that you're getting with all the other projectors. It's not as sharp as the other ones that I'm showing here. The native resolution is only 800 by 480, unlike the 1280 by 800 of the GP100. But you are saving another $50, and I do think that is really nice for the quality you're getting here. projects a giant image. I have mine 10 feet back, and it displayed an image of 120 inches, give or take. And it advertises 2400 lumens. Again, I don't believe that. This one's closer to 500. I recommend using this in dark lighting, not particularly bright. But it is really nice, especially in dark. And the Android on it, not Android, has a nice setup in the beginning, though. The remote is always the basic one. But again, I'm going to be using these as just the prefaces to actual more complete videos, in-depth tutorials, and how to use the projector and guides. But yeah, I definitely recommend this if this is in your price range, and it's super nice and cheap and quiet. So definitely a good buy if it's in your price range of $140. But yeah, next projector. Okay guys, so this projector is the Wsky T21 projector. Now, I was kind of torn between putting this in or the DB Power T20, which I previously reviewed on this channel. And honestly, the price has come down so much where this projector is only $80 now, and the DB Power is $100, and they're basically the same thing. Like, they're actually the exact same thing, same specs, same quality, because I have both, so I've tested it, and I can tell you this for a fact. And this is genuinely the best projector you can get for below $100. And let's get to the unboxing. Small package. It's really small. No fan. Well, there's a fan, but it's so quiet that you won't hear it at all, with speaker, without speaker, idling. It's actually amazing. I'm very surprised about it. It's actually really pleasant. I gave it to my sister for her birthday, and I set it up in her room. She has a PS4 connected to it. And as usual, you have the same remote. It has the HDMI, it has the power cord. And it's honestly just a great offering. As usual, it's a 480p projector because it is cheaper. But it's solid. It really is. Like I said before, compared to other ones, there's no fan at all. The contrast is still good. You will have a little trouble making out objects in the darker scenes. But as usual, between other things in this price point, this is the best of the best. And I definitely recommend getting it for Black Friday or for Christmas, because this is when it will be the cheapest, retailing at around $88 right now. I think you can get like $75 on Amazon or Gearbest. But again, I'll have links in the description. And this tiny thing is a beast. Internal speakers, you can plug in your anything basically. And I love it. And I definitely recommend it has dual speakers. It's LCD like the other one, so it has a whole bunch of hours that you can use. You can use it for years upon years, and it'll still be fine. It's great. I literally have no words for it. I reviewed the DB Power, so if you check out my DB Power, if you don't want to wait for me to actually review it, to check it out. But yeah, let's get on to the next one. Now, the second to last one is the H96 DLP mini projector, and this is a tiny little beast. Has a gig of RAM. It runs Android. Has 8 gigabytes of internal storage. What's nice about it, like the GP100 Android edition, not the regular edition, you can download things like Netflix and Hulu. It has Bluetooth, so you can connect to Bluetooth speakers. The battery life is good, so you can have it keep it hooked up to a wall. But like portable projectors, you can have it just around. I usually take it on camping trips and stuff like that. Project it onto my tent. It's bright enough to do that. Let's get into the unboxing. Tiny little box, has like nice gold accents to it, which is really nice. So this retails at $180. You can probably get a little cheaper, especially around, this is Chinese Black Friday, 11/11, and this is definitely the time to get projectors. Like, I'm serious, this is the time. And I have coupons in the description as always, but they have a nice carrying case for it. The battery lasts a couple hours. I use it for like 2 hours before I have to plug it into my battery pack. Has a 4,000 milliamp polymer battery inside, and it's pretty good. Now, what's different about this, it isn't native HD, but obviously it supports 1080p like other ones. It's nice because you can use it far away from your wall, or far away from like outlets, far away from your home. You can take it around. It's so portable. It fits in my pocket anyways. I don't know, girls' pockets are smaller, but you know, us guys, we should be set. Has a cool little tripod. It seems pretty sturdy. It has, of course, the ball that rolls around inside of it. And, of course, the DLP technology that lasts literally hours upon hours. But running Android 5.1 is super nice, where you can just download anything you want. You can play games on it if you really wanted to. You can hook up like a mouse and stuff. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, that's not what I use a projector for. I just hook up my PS4. But I like it. I genuinely like it. And while portable projectors aren't my thing inside of a house, it's great to take on the go. And yeah, supports 4K. Oh, it supports 4K, which is actually very different. Most don't actually downscale to that, but it's cool. Let's get on to the next one, though. So for the grand finale of projectors, the Wowoto H8 projector, white and black. It's running Android 4.4 and it runs 1280p by 800 pixels, and it is amazing. Literally Bluetooth 4.0 running Android. This thing is a beast. While the other ones weren't in a particular order, they were also at the lower price point. This thing has USB 2.0, HDMI 3.0, Ethernet, has all the ports you can possibly think of. It's running at a price of $300, but right now Gearbest is on sale for $11.11 and Black Friday. But let's hop into the unboxing. This thing is super small and compact like the last one, and has the gold accents, which I really like. It makes it look very high quality, high class. But this projector is worth me money right now. Has a whole bunch of fans all over the sides, comes with all the cables and ports you need. It's amazing. It projects sizes of over 130 inches. I've tested that using my projector screen. And again, I didn't want to juke you guys out of a bad review, so I'm taking my time reviewing each one for separate videos. But of course, you can always check out other people who have done it online. But of course, be sure to stick around and wait. This projector is worth the money. It has just 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, dual band Wi-Fi. It's super fast, especially with USB 3.0, so you won't get stutter when you're streaming from your USBs and SD cards. It's super nice, like quiet, and you won't get that with the other ones at the cheaper price points. Not completely quiet like this one with all the things you possibly need. But Gearbest is 75% off at most, probably, and 25% at the least because of 11/11 and Black Friday. So this is the time to get projectors. Like, links in the description and everything. And don't forget to stick around to get the other in-depth reviews. But this projector is literally amazing. The IR receiver works from anywhere around the room. You don't even need to point at it. And this small form factor is so hard to find for such a competitive price. It directly competes with my Epson projector. I love it so much. I can't even explain how much. But yeah, that's it for a review, guys, of the top projectors of 2017. So be sure to stick around and subscribe. We are almost at 1,000, so be sure to leave a comment and like and just talk for the giveaway. So yeah, IT Buddy out.